Hello viewers and welcome back to solutions.com. Today we will be solving for x. We will be solving for x in this equation where we have x minus 1 all raised to the power of 2 over 3 and is equals to 4. That is, what value of x do we put in this equation? That is on the left hand side, that will equate to 4 on the right hand side. So what we are looking at today is x minus 1 all raised to the power of 2 over 3, and that is equals to 4. So we will be solving for x. However, if you look at the left hand side, you look at the exponent here, you see we have 2 over 3. Now let's look at the side. If I multiply 2 over 3 by 3 over 2, what happens? 3 cancels here 1, 3 cancels here 1, 2 cancels here 1, 2 cancels here 1. So we're left with 1. Now, why did we do this? If we raise the left hand side to the power of 3 over 2, the fraction cancels out. So we'll also do the same to the right hand side. The whole objective is to cancel out that exponent, which is 2 over 3. And we'll be doing that by raising both sides to 3 over 2. So we have x minus 1 all raised to the power of 2 over 3 and is equals to 4. Remember, we said we will raise the left hand side to the power of 3 over 2, and we will also do that to the right hand side. It's an equation, right? So it's an equality sign. So we've raised the left hand side to 3 over 2. We will also raise the right hand side to 3 over 2. Now, the whole objective is to be able to cancel out the fraction here. So when we do that, we know that you can multiply exponents in the law of indices. So we're saying 2 over 3 times 3 over 2. So 2 cancels here 1, 2 cancels in the denominator, also 1. Then we look at the 3. 3 cancels here, that's at the numerator, 1. And then 3 also cancels at the denominator. We also have 1. So basically, on the left hand side, we are now left with x minus 1. And that is equals to 4 raised to the power of 3 over 2. But remember that 4 is the same as 2 raised to the power of 2. So that's why this 4 here is now being expressed as 2 raised to the power of 2. And we are still raising it to the power of 3 over 2, just like we have it above. Now, we say we have x minus 1 on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have 2 raised to the power of 2, all raised to the power of 3 over 2. Remember, in the law of indices, your exponents can multiply another exponent. So we have 2 raised to the power of 2, all raised to the power of 3 over 2. So they can multiply themselves. So what we're simply saying is 2 raised to the power 2 raised to the power 3 over 2 is the same as 2 times 3 over 2. What we are saying is that this exponent here, which is the same as 2 over 1, can multiply this exponent here, which is 3 over 2. And when we do that, they cancel out. 2 here 1, 2 in the 2 below, 1. So the 2 on top and the 2 below, they cancel out. So we are left with the 3 on top. We are left with these 3 on top. So the left-hand side remains x minus 1 is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3. So we have x minus 1, which is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3. And that is x minus 1 is equals to 8. Because 2 raised to the power of 3 is the same as 2 times 2 times 2. We know that 2 times 2 is 4, and then 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 raised to the power of 3, that is 2 multiplied by itself in 3 places, is equals to 8. So we have x minus 1 is equals to 8. If we take this minus 1 to the right hand side to meet this 8, it now will become plus 1. Why are we taking the minus 1 to the right hand side? Because we are grouping like terms. We will leave x alone on the left hand side, but you have a number here, you have another number here, so you take the like terms. So when we take the minus 1 to the right hand side, like we can see, we're saying x on the left hand side will now be 8 plus 1. Remember, it was minus 1 on the left hand side. By the time it crosses the equality sign, it changes to plus 1. So x is equals to 8 plus 1. Therefore, x is equals to 9. So we have solved the equation as x is equals to 9. But if we look on the next slide, we'll see how this is so. So let's do a quick check. Let's do a quick check. Our equation x minus 1 all raised to the power 2 over 3 is equals to 4. And we have said that x is equals to 9. So let's substitute and see how this plays out. X minus 1 all raised to the power 2 over 3. X is 9. So we are saying 9 minus 1 all raised to the power 2 over 3. 9 minus 1 is 8. So they were saying 8 raised to the power of 2 over 3. And 8 can be expressed as 2 raised to the power of 3. And we're still saying all raised to the power 2 over 3. Remember, we said that this value is an exponent, this value is an exponent. They can multiply themselves. So what we are saying is 3 over 1 times 2 over 3. 3 cancels here 1, 3 cancels here 1. So we're left with 2. So we're going to be left with 2 as the exponent. So 3 here 1, 3 here 1 like we've done. And so we are left with 2 as the exponent. So it will be equals to 2 raised to the power of 2. So this 2 is the 2 that was left. And it's also this 2 here that is left. So we have 2 raised to the power 2, which is equals to 2 times 2, and that's equals to 4. So we can simply say that when x is 9, x minus 1 raised to the power of 2 over 3 is equals to 4. So we have solved for x. X is equals to 9. Thank you. Kindly subscribe, like, and share.